understand the appeal of wanting to know yourself. What I don't understand is why we all think it only takes 18 years. I don't understand why we are expected to know who we are after we've been kept bound and directed for close to 2 decades. Some of us have never left our block. Some of us have never even spoken with a person of a different race or social class than our own. Yet, I am expected to know myself assuredly and quickly after my 18th birthday. I am given no room to explore, to question, to defy, or to rise. I am only offered the opportunity to fit in and conform. They want me to be like those who abused me. They've been conditioning me for it my entire life. I wish I could be like them. I wish I could go along to get along. My life would be a lot smoother, I suppose. But unfortunately for them, I refused. I refused to know that outer shell they called a self. I refused to believe that I was wrong. I refused to believe that I deserved to be mistreated and mocked and bullied. That's the self they want. They want the version of you that has been successfully beaten down, molded, and constructed by television screens and social media apps. They want you to know that self inside and out so that you never question it. Not today. Not ever. I'm taking the long road of self-actualization. I am stopping at every house held in my psyche and banging on the door to be let in. Long ago, I realized there was no unified self. In fact, there's no self at all. Just an amalgamation of thoughts, memories, and beliefs packaged into a person. There are no cute aesthetics here, just cold, hard reality. Then warm, soft reality. Then back to cold, then back to warm. Similar to yin and yang, the self that we've constructed remains fluid always, switching and changing and adjusting depending on our environment, our circumstances, our friends, our family, our job, our age. This is why there must be no rush to know the self. It will take your entire lifetime, and even then there will be much more you'll want to know and do. It's unfair that we've been burdened with the task of having ourselves figured out by the age of 18, 21, or 30, as if human consciousness isn't a puzzle within a puzzle. So you may ask, if I'm not getting to know myself, then what should I be doing? You should be being, my friends. That's all there is to life. Being. I believe doing comes naturally when we are allowed to rest in our being. I couldn't sit in my room for hours and do nothing, and even if I did, I couldn't do it 5 days in a row. At some point, I'd say to myself, geez, can we at least write, read, go take a walk, a shower, something? Therefore, I don't need any direction from the federal government to tell me how to live my life as a productive human being. And I don't need the school system or corporate America giving me a timetable to become what we consider an adult. Don't rush to know yourself in hopes that it'll solve the riddle of life or get rid of all your problems. Instead, I hope that you'll start focusing on allowing yourself to just be and let the doing come naturally to you. By being and naturally doing, we start to experience life through a lens of ease and non-struggle. Then something really crazy happens. The self realizes that struggle and suffering are mostly useless, and that it is we humans who create it by going against our natural rhythms. The self has not been tested or forged to expose itself to you fully, but you demand it come forth now so that you can have a narrative, a script that makes sense to you and to the world who is asking so much of you. You think you're receiving a download, but you're only receiving tidbits of what's already been programmed into your subconscious mind long before you were aware, long before you had a choice. Today we have a choice. I have a choice. I choose to commit to the lifelong duty of being. I choose to give myself the grace I need to walk through life without any undue labels and narratives. I choose to let myself reveal itself naturally to me as I experience my life. Always keeping in mind that because none of it is real anyway, I can choose to do whatever I want to do with it.